If it were a half-inch closer to the rail, I would say it's a hanger, but it's a little bit out.
Good shot, baby.
No problem.
Great shot from Van there.
He's left Johnny Archer a long shot. I can tell you, Johnny Archer loves long shots.
Well, right now, Team USA are a long shot, trailing 4-1. But what a shot from Shane again. And just when they needed it. Three back up the other end of the table, so Johnny's going to have to thump this one in. This will be a great effort.
Digs down on the ball, but doesn't get the cueing action he was looking for. He's left Shane a bit of a tester here.
See that cue coming off the bridge hand, though. I mean, the Europeans are so fundamentally sound. You know, you watch the way they deliver the cue compared to some of the American players. And Shane very nicely threw that cue ball that time. And now they're back on course. This 4 looks like it passes the 8 into the corner pocket. Archer's just confirming that. Full pocket here. And the 5 in the jaws of the other one.
This shot will really clean this table up quite nicely. Everything else is going to be out in the open. Well, I think you got him close enough, Jim.
Yes. Out here.
Well, a little behind the back. Doesn't have to do anything special just because the 6 is over the side. This one should be over and done, Jerry. It really should.
Perfect.
Archer will deposit the 6 ball in the side pocket, come out to center table for the 7. And the American crowd is beginning to feel it.
And after 3 balls disappear, you'll hear it.
It may get a little noisy in Vegas. Watch out. Don't overrun this one.
That's inexcusable, Jerry. Inexcusable.
Well, Captain Charlie now is going to have to remind Shane of who he is.
Well, Johnny's going to have to get over the edge of this or try and just, well, no, he's playing safe.
He certainly did not want that collision, but he got fortunate.
Yeah, but Team Europe coming out of their chair. There's no way that Europe thought they were going to be getting out of their chair in this rack. But you're right, he did get lucky with that double kiss. He hasn't left them anything easy apart from a bank into the side pocket.
Extension.
And the extension called for Team Europe. I still can't believe the way that Shane played that 7.
It was surprising.
I think he's got to try and bank this, Jerry. I think he's got to get up, take the initiative.
He's missed the bank. America may not have to suffer the wound that they caused themselves. No easy shot, though.
Yeah, if you'd have made that bank, how'd you fancy the 9?
They're claiming the wrong player shot.
Niels broke.
Yeah,
Niels broke.
it's correct. Niels broke.
Sorry. Oh, okay.
Niels
I
broke
thought
dry.
Nick broke.
You
I'm
kicked the
sorry.
1 ball in, remember?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
He thought Nick broke. I'm sorry, Nick.
Reset. Yeah. Reset the clock, please.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Nick, Shane
Just
said he thought
confirming
Nick
the
broke.
order, I think.
Okay.
Can I play safety down here? Where? Banking it down? Straight?
Yeah. Straight down here and then keep on down there.
Okay. Yeah. 10
And Shane
seconds.
and Johnny just discussing the options.
Oh my God.
This has to be right on the bottom cushion.
Not bad.
Nice leave.
I think Niels has to try and cut this in.
And I think it's makeable.
I don't think that's as good a shot as Shane wanted. He wanted that 8 closer to the middle of the table. He had the right speed. I wouldn't bet against Niels getting this.
Nor would I. Not the way he's been playing.
Now where's the cue ball? He's left a tricky shot for his partner. First, a one-rack decider. Nick Vandenberg and
You know, I kind of like this shot, though, Jim, because if he misses it, he'll play it with speed to lay that 9 ball right down on the head rail, and the cue ball will be up here a table length away. Bit of a two-way shot.
movement. There was movement there, but he got the 9. And 5-5. It'll be Team USA to break in the 11th and last rack for a very important point.
And Shane Van Boening has the weight of the world on his shoulders right now. Can you imagine the pressure he must be feeling? Archer thought that shot was out.
Absolutely.
Vandenberg celebrating a comeback. They had one foot in the grave. Now they're just walking around the park again.
Johnny was ready to get out of his chair. I thought he missed it too, Jerry. I saw his head pop up. That's usually the sign the nerves have got the better of the shot. But he just caught enough of the pocket to see it disappear. And 5-5 confirmed. Team USA will be saying this a number of times in the Mosconi Cup. But to this point, this is the best and the biggest break that they're ever going to hit.
Vandenberg having a smile with Vian. They know they shouldn't still be in this thing.
Ja, 11e.
Just a little conversation between the two, settling, wondering if they're going to get the chance in the last rack.
Final rack. USA is breaking. 5-5.
Well, if Archer ever needed a big break, this is it.
Well, Archer has had some excellent break shots. He's been able to keep his team at the table throughout the rack after his breaks.
Jerry, we finished day one with a hill-hill match, and Shane Van Boening was on the center stage, losing to Chris Melling. I wonder if he's going to have to swallow another bitter pill here. Well, you could hear a pin drop in that arena.
He has made 4 balls on the break shot, Jim. He has just about cleared the table. Cue ball almost got kicked in for a scratch, but that was avoided.
You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about playing safe on this ball.
Archer, as he has done so
Your
often,
favorite shot. Go for it.
stalwart, leading by example. And Van Boening will try and slice this into the corner pocket. Cue ball will be coming off the 2 side cushions, and hopefully for Team USA, leaving a shot on the 5 into the side pocket.
There you go.
It's
baby.
done. What a shot from Shane Van Boening.
He's perfect.
That'll bring his spirit back.
He's perfect. He's left an angle now. He can play the 5 into the corner. Watch it again. You heard Johnny Archer. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Extension, please.
Extension.
And this will erase the glaring mistake from the preceding rack.
He'll just drag the cue ball over to the right-hand side of the table. Needs a little angle. He's got it.
We'll use our extension, okay? You're fine. 25 seconds.
Van Boning redeems himself with that shot, and this is now hill. We are 2 balls away from an American win.
Perfect angle here too.
Oh, we are back! Yeah!
You can hear them in the crowd. We are back. Cue ball a little closer to the side cushion than Archer would have liked.
Van Boning is going to love the feel of this.
A massive point for Team USA. Humongous. A 6-5 win over Team Europe. Niels Feijen finally tasting defeat. And USA pulled closer. 4-2 the overall score. Europe still in command. It'll be singles play next. Mike Duchesne, Ralph Souquet.
Wonderful scenes here on day 2 of the 18th Mosconi Cup. A clenched fist, a very happy Johnny Archer, because our first point of the day goes to Team America. They've pulled 1 more point back. Race to 11, remember, we've got 5 matches today. USA trailing 4-2. Just seeing the doubles, we've got 2 more doubles this afternoon and 2 matches. Johnny Archer back on against Vandenberg a bit later on. But next up is the first game of singles. Duchesne against Souquet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action. We're coming to you live from the MGM Grand, Las Vegas. Matchroom Sport proudly present the PartyPoker.net Mosconi Cup. 30-second shot clock. Referee in charge of the action is Michaela Tabb. It's now time to meet our players in this singles match. Firstly, would you please welcome, representing Team Europe, it's the Kaiser, Ralph Souquet. And now, ladies and gentlemen, representing Team USA, it's time to meet Fireball Mark Duchesne!
Yes, thank you, folks. Settle back in. The action is non-stop here in Las Vegas. I'm joined by Jay Helfert in the commentary box. Now,
guys,
Jay, I know you were
ready?
sitting out enjoying that last one, and we both agreed. If USA would have lost that match, the Mosconi Cup might have been over.
It was a must-win. What a great match. You know, nobody missed a ball in that match. Nobody missed a ball on either team.
Well, they played some poor positional shots, though, Jay. I think there were some mistakes. May not have...
Yeah, the one critical error was when Shane played bad position on that 8 ball.
Well, we'll see if Mike Duchesne can carry on with the momentum that was provided to him, courtesy of Archer and Van Boning.
First rack,
The
USA
Fireball,
to
they
break.
call him, making his debut in the 18th Mosconi Cup. And he's hooked the Hall of Famer, the Kaiser, Ralph Souquet. On paper, you'd have to think this can only go one way, but the game's not played on paper.
The veteran against the rookie. You know, Jimmy, it feels to me like the whole level of play is going to go up today.
Well, the balls are certainly breaking a lot better, Jay. They're spreading better. The lay after the break has always looked a little bit more inviting to the players at the table. And I think, if nothing else, we're going to be seeing a lot more breaking outs here today.
Well, you probably said it in the first match. They switched from the magic rack to that delta triangle. Seems to be working, too.
Mike Duchesne wastes little time. So important. The way this table is breaking, so important to hold serve. Just about straight into the side here, so if he punches this in, well, he's got a little angle. But he's got to have a little angle on this 5 because the 6 is the awkward ball.
Yeah, that's a little problem right here.
Yeah, you saw a little shake of the head, but I wonder if that 6 is available if he just kind of hangs the cue ball in the middle of the table. Oh, he might have overdrawn this.
Yeah, he went too far. You know, I think he can stick that. He can shoot the 6 3 rails, stick the cue ball right on that 8. There's a nice safety available here.
I think that's his only option.
Extension.
What he's got to be careful about here is if he tries to shoot the 6 3 rails, he does not want the 6 to hit the 9 ball. That's the shot. Ooh, he almost made it.
Good thing that didn't go in. You see him smiling. I'll tell you what, if you don't know Mike Duchesne, he's a young man who really enjoys the game. He loves the pressure, full of self-belief and confidence.
Well, he put Ralph in a predicament here.
Extension.
It's actually a pretty big ball to hit if he kicks off the end rail near the 9. He'll hit the 6, but after that, it's really just a matter of luck.
Recently inducted into the Billiard Hall of Fame. The Kaiser has been there, done that, got all the T-shirts to prove it. And the 24-year-old Mike Duchesne from Providence, Rhode Island. Ralph knows. Duchesne comes into this brimming with confidence. And Ralph also knows he's seen Nick and Niels lose a very important point that would have surged Europe further in front. So it's down to him to try and stop the momentum that has been provided Team USA.
Mike looks good this first rack.
Looking solid. All the pressure that's out there, he's embraced it. Parks the 9 to the bottom of that pocket, and it's a 1-0 advantage. Mike Duchesne over Ralph Souquet. Race to 6. Off the mark, Team USA. And Andy Goldstein has hooked Johnny Archer up in the crowd.
Very happy Johnny Archer as well. Congratulations, wonderful first point of this evening's play.
Thanks, Andy. I appreciate it.
The nerves out there are obviously already, even though it's the first game of day 2, we saw Shane, the penultimate rack, overcook the white by about 6 inches, meaning you had to play safety. Does it affect players like you that have been there, done it, seen it so many times before, Johnny?
You know, all we can do, I know what he was trying to do, and he was under this. It was where if he goes a little long, he's going to hit the 8, and he don't want to do that. So it's one of them where you kind of make sure on certain things, and he just kind of overhit his stroke, and you know, we seen the result.
A bad day at the office for Team America yesterday. What are you doing today that's going to make a difference?
Lighting,
Well,
get the spotlight
we're
on,
not really
please.
doing anything different. I think our execution yesterday, we overrun a few position shots, all of us did. So just, tighten it up just a little bit, tighten up the concentration just a little more, and continue to play. And, hopefully things will turn around. Because we had a couple chances to win a couple extra matches yesterday, but we did not.
Chile by
Thanks,
1
Johnny.
rack to 0.
Rack number 2. Suke, one into the side. It's a legal break.
No shot on the 2.
Well, the 2 is still moving.
Wow, look at that. Here comes the 2.
The 2 was still tracking as you said that, Jay.
I take it back. He's got a shot on the 2 in the side.
He does, and if he avoids contacting the 9, he should be able to draw this to the bottom cushion and out for the 3. There's a chance here for Ralph. It's an awkward-looking table, though. The 5 is not going to be easy to get at. He's also going to have to get from the 3 up the top end of the table for the 4. So this is tricky. I wonder, is he looking at where the cue ball is going to go? Maybe he might even be looking at the 9. I would be thinking he's trying to avoid contacting the 9 here. But it looks like he's going to use it. Watch where the 9 goes. It's going to be near the corner.
Wow,
Right
it's going
near the
right
corner.
in.
How about that one? You saw the billiard that we didn't see from our overhead camera. 9, just like that. It's 1-1. And that's how you regain the initiative. How about that one, Jay?
Listen, this guy is arguably the best tournament player in the world today. Nothing surprises me when I see Ralph play.
Difficult to tell whether that billiard was there onto the 9, but Ralph saw it.
You saw it too?
Well, I saw it late, but I mean, it was tough to tell that the natural path of the cue ball in making the 2 would go into the 9.
Well, you know, more often, Jimmy, more often than not, good players like Ralph, they're going to look for the run out. But that must have just looked good to him.
Yeah, because he didn't have position to the 3. Had he not got the 9, it was all or nothing there.
You know, this is another big match for Team USA. Not that it isn't for Team Europe, but Team USA, their back is still against the wall. They're trailing 4-2.
Wing ball, legal break. He's got the 1 over the corner pocket. He's got a shot at it. 2 in the same area of the table. This is a great looking break from Mike Duchesne.
Mike looks pretty comfortable today.
We were talking to him even earlier this morning, Jay. He felt great yesterday. I know he had that 1 miss on the 9. Looked like he just popped his head up. But he said that he felt like he was playing as good as he's ever played.
Yeah, that missed 9 ball turned everything around yesterday. After that, USA lost 2 matches in a row.
He says his favorite pool venue is anywhere in Las Vegas. Well, we're at the MGM Grand, Mike, so you've got to be soaking this up.
Pretty straight along the rail here. There's not much he can do with the cue ball. Well, he got it back. He can shoot that 4 down in the corner.
I like the fact that he's getting down and getting on with it. You know, usually when you see that hesitation and the negative body language.
Have you noticed, Jimmy, the 2 rookies, Duchesne and Melling, they're the ones that waste less time than anybody else.
Not surprised by that at all. I've known Chris Melling for over a decade now. He's always been like that, Jay. I've had the chance to see Mike Duchesne in the U.S. Opens, and big things have been expected of him, and he's starting to deliver.
Well, he's come up faster than any other American player the last 2 years. Should get this wreck.
Yes, and yet another break and run out. This time courtesy Mike Duchesne. The confident 24-year-old from Providence, Rhode Island, doing the business here. 2-1, he leads Ralph Souquet. The race to 6 motors on. There'll be a lot more action coming your way from the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas. Great to have you back to the MGM Grand. There's your order of play on day 2. Already a little red showing. And Europe will try and stem the tide here and carry on with the momentum that they provided everybody with on day number 1. 4-1 they led entering day 2. We're in singles play now. Mike Duchesne, Ralph Souquet. The narrowest of leads.
Thank you, Rack.
For the American 2-1.
Trailing by 2 racks to 1.
Over the Kaiser, recently inducted into the Hall of Fame.
You know, I was over in the Philippines. He won the World Pool Masters and the World Cup of Pool back-to-back in September. Big money, too, Jimmy. He won $50,000.
And he's at the table right now. One into the side. It's a legal break. He's got a chance at the 2. The table definitely breaking a lot better today.
This is the key shot right here. Make the 2, get on the 3. Not an easy one, though.
Always a picture of concentration. There's one thing about Ralph Souquet. Anytime you're behind that man or banking on Ralph Souquet, you know you never get cheated, do you?
He has 3 speeds, Jimmy. Good, better, and best. I've never seen him play a bad match. He's got to get on the other side of the 6 ball here, I would think. I don't think the 6 passes the 7.
That's what he's looking at, Jay. He can pinch the side pocket a little bit and do exactly as you say. Could even try and take the cue ball right around the 6.
I think he's using inside English here. Wow, he bumped the 6. This is not good.
Jay, I think he did try to go right around it. He just misjudged it. A mistake. And a possible opportunity. You see Ralph muttering to himself. German precision, usually the order of the day with him.
Yeah, a very rare positional error by Ralph Souquet. Now he's got to kick his way out of trouble. Not bad. He did the best he could do, Jimmy. He left a lot of distance.
But I think this 6 will pass the 9 and the 8 into the corner pocket, and it's like a free shot for Mike here. The natural path of the cue ball is going to go right back up for the 7. And he's just called for his extension. Sorry, Jay.
Yeah,
you can see it clearly. It does fly in.
Well, if he misses it, he'll overcut it. You know, we call it missing on the professional side. Because if you overcut the ball and you miss, it'll go over to the middle of the end rail. This is a testy little shot on this diamond table. The good news is he's got natural position if he makes it. The cue ball will track down table right for the 7. Perfect.
There goes the shake. Position on the 7. How about that?
He likes it. Be careful. Be careful.
I think he's going to like this one, too. wheeling that cue ball off the side cushion. Wide open, Jay.
That'll work.
Punishes the mistake, the positional mistake from Ralph Souquet. That's what he has to do. He's got to plant those seeds of negativity in Souquet's mind. And Mike Duchesne now enjoying a 3-1 advantage. And he has the break, that one against the Kaiser's break. And you can hear the Americans. All the American fan support in attendance. They're starting to build. Team USA has given them something to try and get their hands together on. And a very confident Mike Duchesne in his chair, as is always the case. At 24 years of age, Jay, did you ever think you could miss?
Rack 5, USA.
Yeah, when you're that young, all the pockets look big. You know, he really came of age early this year. Back in May, he won that Ultimate 10-Ball Championship down in Texas. He talked to me after that. He said, that's when I realized that I could beat anybody in the world.
Rack number 5, 3-1 his lead.
Ball's down. He's going to have a shot at the 1.
Yeah, may have to cut it into the side pocket though, Jay. Worth another look. His eyes darting around the table, following all the colors.
Yeah, you're right. He's going to cut the 1 on the side. He's got a little bit of tricky positioning here. I think he's got to send the cue ball between the 4 and 7. He's got to come up just right for the 2 ball. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. You better hit that 9. Look out.
He's enough.
Hooked. I think he's hooked.
No, I think he's okay. I think he can cut this 2 into the side pocket. Made
He's
the 3
leaning
off
down.
the break, the 4, the right end of the table as far as Mike's concerned.
Once again, a fraction of an inch from disaster.
Extension.
Yeah, just flicking that 9 saved his bacon there, Jay.
Boy, he put a big stroke on that ball. Funny angle here, too, Jimmy. If he shoots the 4 on the side, he's got a very narrow opening to play position on the 5 behind the 6. And that's what he's going for. This is a real delicate little shot here. I like it. I like it. And so does he.
Showing some cue ball control here. Well, this is going to put Ralph Souquet in somewhat of a hole. He's 3 shots away from taking a 4-1 advantage.
This will work.
Left himself a nice angle, and here's the storyline we've seen already a few times in this match. 9 into the bottom left corner for Mike Duchesne.
This will put Mike ahead 4-1.
And Mike Duchesne looking to create a little history here. And I can tell you, with a 4-1 advantage over Ralph Souquet, he's definitely going to be paid. He's going to have some memorable moments in the Mosconi Cup. There's never been any shortage of memorable moments in the Mosconi Cup. Oh, he just broke his cue. He's just snapped his cue. He had a feeling it might come.
We'd like to hear from you. We'd like to hear from you.
Earl's starting to get a little upset at some of the fans here.
He shut them up too. Don't even pick on us.
They're coming back strong. It was a tough victory. America takes a 3-2 lead into the night, Jim.
You're the idiots. Those are your people over there.
Oh, they're just fans of the sport. And isn't it nice that people are vocal rather than everyone being quiet in a library?
Tell you what, if she's a fan, I'm the Pope.
Okay, well, God bless you.
Yes, the Pearl. We miss him dearly, don't we?
Well, you might, I don't.
A lot of the Mosconi Cup history, he's been a part of it. And Jay, what's an event without some controversy? And Strickland, well, he carries that around with him, but what a talent, what a gift he is.
Jimmy, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm a tournament director, and that man's been a thorn in my side. I don't mind saying so.
Ralph breaks. 4-1, he trails at this juncture, and he's got it all to do now. He's made the one off the break, but he's going to have to dial long distance on the two.
Ball's down. You know, Jimmy, he almost can't shoot this 2-ball. It's almost too far. He might think about playing safe here, because there's no way for him to get on the 4-ball, which is over by the side pocket.
Yeah, and if the rewards don't outweigh the risks, Jay, why take the risks?
You got it.
Not an easy safety here either, though. And I think Ralph already understands. Can't afford any more mistakes against a young man that...
Watch him cross this ball. He'll come across. Yeah, see? He's going to go across it. Try to hide the cue ball behind the 6. Went a little too far.
Good speed on the 2, though.
Jimmy, have you noticed in the first 2 days, players have frequently overplayed position with the cue ball? It seems to run a few inches further than they think.
Well, it's a brand new cloth, and it's still very slippery. You know, the players have... Both teams have practice tables in their own dressing rooms, and the practice tables never play like the match tables, Jay.
Right.
The heat of the TV lighting speeds the rubber and the cushion up. It's always a little quicker than the practice tables.
Interesting point. They're the exact same tables, but with all this hot lighting, this table will play a little different. Pocket's a little tighter. Ball rolls a little further. Can he come up with a good safety here? No, that's not it. That's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to cross that 2-ball and bank it down table and have the cue ball hit the 5. That's a misplayed safety there. This might be a 9-ball shot here.
Well, I'll tell you what, the last rack that Ralph won in this match was making the 2 and the 9 at the same time. Wonder if he's going to try the same shot here.
It's on. He's looking at it right now. Watch this billiard from the 2 to the 9.
Extension.
Just heard the buzzer from the extension, and calling an extension, sorry. It's a 30-second shot clock players have to be mindful of. And each player allowed 1 extension per rack.
Ooh.
Missed the 2 and the 9. And
Mike's
he's left
got a
Mike
shot.
Duchesne a chance.
He's actually got the right angle to get from the 2 to the 4-ball. This looks good for Mike right here. He can just roll forward for position on this 4.
Mike Duchesne's girlfriend now, one of our young Canadian talents, Brittany Bryant.
Boy, she's a good player.
Great player. She's in attendance here and probably cheering her boyfriend on. How about those two? You wouldn't want to have to run into those two anywhere, would you?
No, they could sneak up on you, those two youngsters. This is good. He wants to run the 5, 6, 7 and then play the 8, 9 combination.
The American supporters all in attendance here. They've come out in throngs. Louis, he's traveled across the Atlantic a few times to support Team USA.
He's got the right angle on the 7 here. He'll go down to the end rail, track back up towards the 8. He's got the right angle here. He almost can't miss this combination. All he's got to do is shoot the 8 ball into the side of the 9. He played perfect position here on this shot.
And he arrives to the hill. 5-1. It's been one-way traffic here on day 2, and it's going in favor of Team USA. What a difference a day makes. 5-1, Mike Duchesne over Ralph Souquet.
You know, Jimmy, here's the shot right here. You know, Jimmy, Mike looks a lot more serious today. Yesterday he was smiling when they had the big lead. He knows now that you can lose a match like this. I think he'll keep his game face on until he makes that last 9 ball. Well, and just to remind all of you, Mike Duchesne and Shane Van Boning in their doubles match, they led 4-0 over Appleton and Souquet. Appleton and Souquet came back
by 5 racks to 1.
6 in a row to beat them 6-4. So Mike knows full well no lead is safe, but 5-1, he is into the comfort zone, that's for sure.
Well, they lost yesterday. They got careless. They had 3 racks in a row they could win, and they made mistakes. But that's yesterday. Today's a new day at the Mosconi Cup.
Get up there.
5-1. There we go. He's got a shot on the 2. He's got a choice of shooting the 2 in the upper left or the upper right corner pocket. It's kind of one of those shots where it's which way looks the best to the player.
Well, certainly if he goes upper right, he'll use the 4 to hold position to the 3.
Exactly.
That looks like the preferred shot. He's in the zone right now, Jay.
That could be the match-winning shot right there.
Jay, what kind of a message does it send when your Hall of Fame representative Ralph Souquet loses, emphatically to a rookie?
Well, Mike is blowing him out just like Niels blew out Rodney yesterday. Be careful. He's okay.
How do you stay positive? If you're the captain of Team Europe, what do you tell them?
That match is over. Let's get ready for the next one. They're still ahead. Even if he loses this match, Team Europe's still ahead 4-3. Hit that ball good. Mike's loose as a goose right now. As far as I'm concerned, Jimmy, if Mike does complete this rack and win this match, all it means is game on. We got a big match coming up, a doubles match. Sean Putnam, Rodney Morris, Darren Appleton, Chris Melling. 3 more good matches yet in store today on Sky.
Yes, the partypoker.net Mosconi Cup never fails to bring it out, does it? And Sky Sports is delivering it.
I'll tell you what, Mike has looked great in this match. He just blew Ralph out.
Extension.
I even like the fact he's composed enough to take the extension. He's in complete control of his nerve here. Even though you know his heart must be thumping in his chest. And Suke, he can't even look. But you know Ralph's experience.
He went a little far here, Jimmy. He went a little too far. He's going to have to shoot this 9 in the side. He overamped a little bit on that shot. He's got to be careful here because the cue ball is going to track towards the corner.
Side pocket.
Really, his first mistake. He did it.
What a shot. The fireball, Mike Duchesne, a 6-1 win over the Kaiser Ralph Souquet. Team USA right back on the tracks. 4-3 they trail Team Europe, but they do have momentum on their side now.
Jimmy, that was huge.
Sean Putnam, Rodney Morris up against Darren Appleton, Chris Melling. You don't want to miss it. It's starting to heat up here in Vegas.
Mike Duchesne, the 24-year-old known as Fireball, pulled another one back for the Americans. A very happy Charlie Williams, and rightly so. It's been an amazing start on day 2. And this is confirmation of what we've seen so far. 2 matches gone, both red. 2 points to the USA. They started 4-1 down. They're now 1 behind at 4-3. Remember, it's the race to 11. Still to come this afternoon, Shane Van Boening and Rodney Morris against Ralph Souquet and Chris Melling. Our last singles match of this afternoon is a bit later on. Johnny Archer against Nick Vandenberg. But next up, Sean Putman and Rodney Morris against Darren Appleton and Chris Melling.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action. We are coming to you live from the MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada. Matchroom Sport proudly present the PartyPoker.net Mosconi Cup. 30-second shot clock. Our referee in charge of the action from California is Ken Schumann. It's now time to meet our players in doubles action. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the best of the United Kingdom. That's Darren Appleton and Chris Melling. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome, representing Team USA, it's Sean Putnam and the Rocket, Rodney Morris.
America well down the road back now. When they came in this morning, they were in a deep hole, but they've won both matches so far, and they have brought the margin down to 1.
We got a match here, Jerry.
We sure do.
Things got exciting day 2 at the Mosconi Cup.
Don't they always?
Boy, Mike Duchesne, I don't know if you saw that match. He just blew Ralph out.
I watched it, and I tell you what, when you've got that kind of confidence to match with that kind of skill, it's so hard to beat. Darren Appleton will take this lag.
Europe wins the lag.
And Europe will kick off this doubles match. I really love these doubles matches. I love to watch these players work together, listen to them talk.
You know, in that first match, they lost, but Nick Vandenberg and Niels Fayen, they're a smooth team. I mean, they play like one player.
Yes, they do. It's like they can finish one another's sentences. It's a legal break, but no, one ball did go down, so they'll stay at the table.
Open shot at the 1. The 2's in a bad spot, though, against the rail there.
Take another look. That was the 3 ball that fell away. And once again, this table has just opened up like a flower.
Well, he's going to have to leave a tough shot here for Chris. See that 2 ball all the way down in the end?
Is there a tough shot for Chris?
I was saying to Jim, the 2 rookies, Chris Melling and Mike DeShane, they move through a rack faster than anybody else.
I tell you what, I am really proud of the way these 2 boys have played. Look at that. Never a doubt. And perfect shape for Appleton.
Right on the money there.
Well, of course, Chris can play with a great deal of confidence. He's playing with a partner who's one of the world's best. So even if he leaves him a little bit out of shape, he doesn't need to worry too much about it.
Darren might be the best pressure player I know of in the world.
Right now, you got to put him in the list.
He just won the U.S. Open 2 months ago, followed it up, won the Challenge of Champions.
He's had a great couple of years. Took him a while to adapt to the American game, but boy, once he got the feel of it, he's made it his own.
Team Europe looks good this rack.
Overran that just a hair, but that will not be a problem for Mr. Melling.
This guy is a dead eye.
That ball's gone. The table is clear, and Europe takes a 1-0 lead in this match. Right now, we're going to go up and let Andy Goldstein have a word with the man of the moment, Mr. Mike DeShane.
He's the man of the moment as well, and has the second best haircut at this year's Mosconi Cup as well. Hey, listen, congratulations, wonderful victory for you.
Thank you.
You enjoying it because it's your debut in the Mosconi Cup?
This is definitely one of the best moments of my life, for sure.
What's it like playing for a team rather than just yourself?
I am actually having a great time being here. Everybody's having a positive attitude, even though we were down 4-1 first day. It's unbelievable, it really is.
Obviously, it's the perfect start. You've won 2 out of 2. What was said before today that was going to be different to what happened yesterday? Awful day at the office for Team America.
Yeah, you know, we had a couple of misfortunate events yesterday, but today we just put up a good lineup. We have some lefties going up in there right now. We got Johnny coming up next. It's going to be a great day.
Congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Back on the table, Big Bubba about to blow these balls away.
Those first 2 matches have pumped up Team USA.
He made 2 balls in the same pocket. And the 3 ball is makeable. Now, Rodney Morris had a rough day yesterday, so we'll have to see what his attitude is like.
Pretty tough opening shot here, Jerry.
Yeah, well, this is a tough player. He's seen them before.
The good news for Rodney is he just has to make this 3 ball. He doesn't have to worry too much about position. Just roll it in.
Rodney had a new tip put on his cue last night by his teammate, cue maker Sean.
Oh, he played safe.
He sure did.
Looks like a good one.
Yeah, but, you know, that's a little tentative. I expected a little more aggression out of Rodney.
I'm a little surprised, too. I mean, you don't really want to let your opponents come to the table if you don't have to.
No, but far be it for me to second guess these guys.
Extension.
It's going to kick off the end rail at the 3 ball, try to knock it all the way down table.
Great shot.
Well done. Very well done. He's got him hooked. He's hooked behind the 4 ball.
Yep. Great
Sean,
result.
Yeah, Sean's going to have to jump this ball.
Sean's a good jumper.
Extension, please.
I like either way. I like you jumping it. Jumping to cut it in? Yeah. That's when I should have pulled.
Just got to hop over the edge. Doesn't have to go up into the clouds.
So one piece of chocolate here.
Little helicopter action here for Sean Putnam. Just hop over the ball.
Great shot from Putnam. Now, where's that white ball going to wind up? Gotta work.
Watch this shot. What a beauty.
You can't believe how small these pockets are, and to get a jump shot into one of them, amazing.
Nice shot by Rodney. Don't get down on top of that 9 ball. He's okay. Sean can cue on it.
Give me that angle, yeah. I'm fine. Good. Yeah.
The Americans now playing full of confidence.
2 rails. Go ahead.
Everything going their way today.
He'll play 2 rails, down to the end rail, over to the side rail, and back down table for the 8. Boom, boom, there it is.
Has plenty of angle
I'm missing out on the
to work the cue ball back down table for the 9.
Rodney'd really like to make up for that whitewash he suffered at the hands of Niels Fayen yesterday.
He better just keep that well away from his mind. 1-1 here in Las Vegas. Team America, Team Europe with nothing between them.
Jerry, it's all USA so far.
Well, days do tend to switch around on us, don't they?
Well, before the play started today, I was talking to Charlie Williams, and he said he'd be satisfied if they could win 3-2 today. They've already got 2 wins.
Yep, there you see the history of today. It's been all America so far. Tied up in match number 3. Coming up next, we've got Johnny Archer versus Nick Vandenberg, followed by Shane Van Boning, Rodney Morris, up against Ralph Souquet and Chris Melling. It just gets better and better.
Boy, 2 more great matches.
10 of the best players in the world gathered here in the city of Las Wages.
You know, these players look forward all year to playing in the Mosconi Cup. In fact, they play tournaments all over the world just to earn the points to qualify. All 10 of these guys had to qualify for their respective continents.
One ball in the side pocket. Still needs one more ball past the head string. He's got it. It's a legal break. But that first shot up's going to have to be a bank. You see how this cue ball sets up on the 2. No cut shot available.
Play it the way you play.
Bank done. Position's perfect.
Jerry, we've had a high level of play so far today. Very few errors by either team.
No, this has been pretty. A lot of fun to watch this.
Wow, this is tough here.
Yeah, he left that a little deep.
He needs to get right up on that 4 ball. This is a tough cut shot.
It sure is. Let's see what they say to one another.
I think you can make it. Just come here with the cue ball.
Extension.
Put the 4 up there and the white here.
Yeah, I don't think it'll slide. No.
Sounds like he's playing safe. He's going to duck the cue ball behind the 7 and the 9.
Don't blame him.
Sure looks like he's shooting at it, though.
No, he's just going to send it up to the head rail. No, he is shooting at it. My goodness, what a shot.
He swished it.
They sure don't mind taking a risk, do they?
I'll tell you what. This Chris Melling shoots straighter than anybody.
Needs that cue ball to get a little bounce to it.
This is bad position here. He went too far.
He did. At the same time, it is still cuttable.
You got to really turn the cue ball loose, though.
Let's listen.
What do you think? It's rather out of safety.
I don't think it's that tough. It's tough, but
he's looking at it, Jerry.
Oh, he wants this shot. He says it's tough, but I want it.
The cue ball will go 3 rails for position on the 7. 1, 2. Oh, he ran into the 7.
He shortened it.
Well, the problem with this shot, I don't think Darren's got a very big pocket here.
Take a look at the way he held that cue ball off the second rail. That's pretty work.
Yeah, he wanted to go around the 7 there. He wanted to go around the 7 and the 9.
Yeah.
Looks like Darren's shooting the 7 past the 8.
Watch out. That's going to hang up in the pocket.
Oh, my.
How did that ball go down?
It felt like a miss. It looked like a miss, but it's gone.
guess you don't have to aim no more. Just send it.
Darren Appleton was very fortunate on that 7 ball, Jerry.
Yes, does.
Appleton gets the job done. It's now a 2-1 lead for Team Europe. And the European crowd celebrates their heroes. Right now, we've got a Mosconi moment for you starring Dennis Hatch.
The most valuable player. He wore his heart on his sleeve. He made his debut. He made a very big impression. He's a big heart. He's a big man. It's Dennis Hatch!